Number what are we in? Number 4. See verse 23 and verse 24. Quickly. Verse 23 and verse 24. It says that she fell at his feet and said, "Pardon your servant, my Lord, and let me speak to you. Hear what your servant has to say. Please pay no attention." He said, "My Lord," to the wicked Nabal and all that. He's just another. He said, and she knelt down to talk to him. She bowed her face before the floor. Women, you need to realize that men like respect. Men like what? Respect. Very important. Men like respect. In my years of counseling, the number one complaint all men have is she doesn't respect me. Men equate all problems in their marriage to respect. She's not cooking for me, it's because she doesn't respect me. She came home the other day, it's because she doesn't respect me. Men equate all problems because men have ego and respect is important to them. In Ephesians 5, men, God gave women expo about men. He said, respect him and submit to him. That's all you need to do. Because men like respect. Abigail called David Lord about 10 times in this transaction. 10 times. She called herself your handmaid or your servant. It opens David's heart. Men like respect. If you know how to respect a man, he will never forget you. Because men are not used to being respected. So when they see somebody that respects them. Number 5, I'm going to move very fast. You get this in verse 26 and verse 31. Abigail appealed to his logic, not to his emotion. David was coming to kill Nabal's family. Abigail didn't go there and say, "Please, David, if you kill my husband, I'll be a widow. If you kill my husband, my children will be orphaned." If you're negotiating with men, don't appeal to their emotion, appeal to their logic. You know what she told David? She told David, "See, you're going to be king one day. If you come and kill this man, you will stain your hand." You see, ladies, stop treating men like women. Men are not women. Don't always share it the way he's doing you. Repackage it the way it will appeal to him. Because what appeals to men, women doesn't necessarily appeal to men. The normal woman would have gone there and said, hey, if you kill my husband, I'll be widow. If you kill my husband, my children will be orphaned. That won't stop David. David doesn't care. He's a soldier, he doesn't care. And men are generally selfish. So Abigail spoke to him in a language he will understand. Say, if you kill my husband, your hand will be stained. Your story will be stained. I learned that from God. Do you notice there's nowhere God talks to men in the Bible and talks to them about how it will benefit a woman? Never. God always talks to men in marriage about how it will benefit them. Because men are selfish. He that finds a wife finds a good thing. He obtains favor. That's how God talks to men. God doesn't tell me if you marry her, she'll be happy. He says, you will benefit. He says, I'll benefit. Say, yes, I'm ready, Lord. He will tell them things like in 1 Peter 3, he said, treat your wife according to knowledge. He said, your own prayer. Not treat her according to knowledge, she'll be happy. He said, your own prayer. Men understand that. Is somebody get what I'm saying? So as a woman, learn how to appeal to his logic or to his reasoning, not to his emotions. If you want a woman to respond to you quickly, don't give the reason why you want to change your children's school because you want to be close to your children, you want them to be crying near you. Tell him that the price is better. Or if they go to this school, they'll get scholarship in the next school. That's the kind of man wants to hear. You're saving him money. Not why do you want to change your children's school? Because Pastor God, my own wife, changed his children's school. That's not the reason why a man wants to change. Because men are interested. Women compare themselves to the best. Men compare themselves to the worst. Women will always tell you why we need to do something because other people are doing it. You see, Pastor Yemi's own is doing it. Pastor Sunday is on. They are all doing it. So we think that's women. Men will compare themselves to the worst. So why are you coming home 10 o'clock? You say, am I not better than Mr. John that comes 12 midnight? I'm better than the person that comes 12 midnight. Men always compare themselves to the worst. Praise God. I have to finish the women. Number 6. She knew his vision. You see this in verse 30 and verse 28. She knew his vision. When she met David, she was telling David about God's plan for David's life. Listen, ladies, whether you're single or married, if you're relating or interacting with any man, talk about his future, talk about his life, talk about what God wants to do in his life, his dreams. Men are very selfish. Talk about their dream, they will listen. The reason why he doesn't talk to you is that the thing you're talking about doesn't interest him. Talk about things he's interested in. She was talking to David about the fact that God is going to bring you to become king one day. She knew David's dream. David was shocked that this strange woman even knew my vision. He was so impressed that this strange woman that I've never met even knows my dreams. Talk about you must know his dreams. Next point, you see that in verse 29 and 30. Pray for him. Pray for him. Abigail prayed for David. That I know they are chasing you, but they will not catch you. Their plan will not work against you. You will fulfill all that God has spoken about you. That's what she told David. It was like music to David's ears. Instead of fighting your husband, pray for him. Look, any man you're interacting with, ask him what are your dreams. And let him know you are praying about the dreams. Men are selfish. They'll be excited that somebody's praying for them. You see, most men's first encounter with the opposite sex is their mother. And their mother loves them unconditionally. Their mother prays for them in spite of how they behave. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Pray for him. So if you don't know his dreams, how can you even pray for him? You see, they go together. You must know his dreams to pray for him. Next point, I'm about to round up for the women. Don't ignore his friends. Verse 27. When Abigail brought the food, he said, give to your man. Don't ignore his friends. The friends are the board of trustees. When he's about to make any decision, whether good or bad, his friends must vote. Don't ignore his friends. Pray about his friends. Pray about the people that surround him. You will know a man by the quality of people around him. His quality of decisions will be around that. Make sure he has good friends, godly friends that will inspire him. And you to make sure you know those friends and you respect those friends because they matter in the grand scheme of things. Number what? 9. I'm about to end for women. Is it 9? I don't even know what number I mean. But next point. You see this in verse 31. Learn the art of subtle marketing. Verse 31, DJ, can you bring that up? After she prayed for him, he says, my Lord will not have on his conscience this staggering burden of needless bloodshed or having avenged himself. And when the Lord your God has brought my Lord success, do what? Remember, this is my phone number. Some women, you are too serious. They've never closed church, you have left. Surely goodness and mercy, you are already in your car, you're at the bus stop. Hang around, let people see you. You walk too fast. How can somebody even approach you? This woman, after this big kohala, she dropped her phone number. Say, reach me in the future if you need me. She said, when the Lord answers your prayers, remember me. Don't be desperate, but be available. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? You can't be single here on your social media, your page is on private. Are you with us at all? You are praying, you are blocking the prayer. I have many interesting videos on my YouTube channel. One of it is, mistakes single make on social media. You can't put your page on private if you are single, and you are single and searching, and your page is on private. You want somebody to come and do private investigator work to know you. When the market is already oversaturated. You say, and the reason I block my page is because too many funny people are coming. I said, the wall that is blocking bad people is also blocking good people. Bring the wall down. Is somebody get what I'm saying?